Good morning. I am in Lexington, Nebraska at the Walmart. We're gonna go in here, do some shopping, and then head out on the road. Before we go, I'll set up my GoPro. So today we're going to get to Little America and shut her down. And then tomorrow, shit, we should be all the way out. We should make it to Nevada or just to the state line of California. So yeah, so that's the plan today. So we're gonna make it to Little America, Wyoming. So yeah. But that being said, we're gonna go in here to this Walmart and do our shopping. See you when I get out. See, we are in the truck. So we got our GoPro set up. So now we don't have to worry about the phone if I want to, And then the next piece of equipment I'm going to buy is body camera. That's for point of view kind of stuff. Let's go truck. So yeah, like I was saying yesterday, this is probably my last load into California until I see how things kind of pan out. So, alright. Let's go trucking. Alrighty, so we will see how this turns out. Now we just need to get some cameras on the outside of the truck, recording the sides of the truck, and we'll be golden when I make a turn. So yeah. So like I said, this is my last trip out here. I'm also not going to try to run as hard because really, I'm putting about the same way as I am every week when I am running hard. So, except with the exception is more of it's going into my tax account. So we're going to see, as long as we get over 2,500 miles, 26, 27, I think that'll be our sweet spot. And then I'm going to try to do like go home every other week and stuff. Maybe, if depending on how things pan out, maybe third week, just kind of how the week's going. But but I'm not going to restrict myself to the Midwest or something like that. It's going to be nationwide. So except I'm just going to come home a little more often. If that seems to work out, then my buddy that has been an owner-operator for over 10 years, I think he's on to something. So, but we'll see. Every owner-operator's got to run their business the way they see fit, and I'm just trying to make it to where I've got consistency. I'm still going to take a week off. Every couple months I'll take a whole week off, but for the time being, I'm going to do this. And if this works every other week to where I'm still raking in a $2,000 check, then we're going to continue to do it. And then reserve our week off, more in the summer months. So yeah. So yeah, but that's the plan. We'll see how this works. If it works, great. If it not, we'll go back to doing what we're doing. But I'm hoping that it will work the way I'm envisioning it work, but like I said, I just gotta find my sweet spot where I'm gonna maximize the most capital for the job I'm doing. Roll up my damn window here. So yeah, but today we are headed to Little America on our way to Cali. So today's probably going to be a very uneventful day, so I might shoot a couple clips running out along here, so, but yeah, and the shakiness is because the road's really rough, and the other camera's not going to be shaking as bad. But with that being said, we got to make a pit stop in Cheyenne for fuel, and I will see you in Cheyenne.
Can Mary fry some fish, Mama? I'm as hungry as can be. Oh Lordy, how I wish, Mama, that you could keep the baby quiet, 'cause my head is killing me. I saw my ex again last night, Mama. She was at the dance at Miller's store. She was with that Jackie White, Mama. I killed them both, and they're buried under Jenkins' sycamore. You think I'm psycho, don't you, Mama? Mama, pour me a cup. You think I'm psycho, don't you, Mama? You'd better let him lock me up. Don't hand me Johnny's pup, Mama, 'cause I might squeeze him too tight. I'm having crazy dreams again, Mama, so let me tell you about last night. I woke up in Johnny's room, Mama, standing right there by his bed, with my hands around his throat, Mama, wishing both of us were dead. You think I'm psycho, don't you, Mama? I just killed Johnny's pup. You think I'm psycho, don't you, Mama? You'd better let him lock me up. You know that little girl next door, Mama? I believe her name was Betty Clark. Oh, don't tell me that she's dead, Mama, 'cause I just saw her in the park. We were sitting on a bench, Mama, thinking up a game to play. Seems I was holding a wrench, Mama, and then my mind just walked away. You think I'm psycho, don't you, Mama? I didn't mean to break your cup. You think I'm psycho, don't you, Mama? Oh, Mama, why don't you get up?
this song sure does fit me, 'cause I'm a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee, for it's the best in the land. I'll put a quarter in the jukebox and play the truck driving man. I climbed back aboard my old diesel, and then like a flash I was gone. I got the big truck wheels rolling, I'm on my way to San Antonio. When I get my call up to glory, they take me away from this land. I'll drive my truck up in heaven, 'cause I'm a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee, for it's the best in the land. I'll put a quarter in the jukebox and play the truck driving man, and play the truck driving man.
show you the purpose. What the fuck? You're in that big of a fucking hurry, you gotta go in the exit, dude. Better yet, there's one right here. Frank. Frank. You don't need to bark. Good evening. Well, we're done. We made it to our spot. Little America, Wyoming. And Frank's over there just going ape shit. Frank! Frankie! You're on camera. Frank! So yeah. So he's a character. So we're gonna go in and have dinner. I'm gonna go in. He's not, and have dinner. And if you haven't, please like, subscribe, and share the content for you know. And then if you need a job, call Crete Carrier. Tell them Rich sent you in 4220 and HORRI. With that, we'll see you tomorrow, and I hope you like the new video, because I'm going to be uploading the GoPro footage of our drive today. So, yep.